So today I'm going to be reviewing my Westinghouse 3700 iXLTc generator. So the iXLTc stands for Inverter Extreme Load Transfer Control. So I didn't know that, had to look that up. But today I'm going to be talking about it. Had it for about 2 years, and I'm going to talk about some of the features, show it, and then I'm going to give you my thoughts on it. So to start off with, 3700, running watts is 3000 and the peak watts is 3700. So it is a pull start, no electric start. And then come around here to the front. So you have two 120 20 amp plugs, and you have one 120 30 amp plug. And we use this for camping. We have a camper, so this is the plug we use the most. This is your reset for your breaker on your 30 amp, and then you have 20 amp resets up here. And then down here you have some USB ports. You have some fault lights. This is automatic shut off and service generator. And then here you have your parallel operation. Sorry, let me get my hand out of the way. So if you're wanting to run in parallel with another one, there it is. Then you also have an eco mode switch here. It just turns the RPMs down a little bit. It will override that switch if it needs to produce more power. And then it also has some lights up here. You have a oil level light, an overload, and an output ready light. So those will be on, and you do have LEDs down each side of this, so when it's running it lights up this whole panel, which is good at night, so you can see what you're doing and not have to hold a flashlight. Another feature is the handle here. So this handle has a button, pulls out and locks, pulls out and locks again, and it is on wheels on the back. So as you can see, you can roll it around, and it's got rubber feet that it sits on. So when it's running, sitting here, it doesn't move around, and this handle tucks back in. A nice feature. And including this top handle here. So earlier I talked about what the iXLTc stands for, Inverter Extreme Load Transfer Control. So basically what that means is that if you're running something on a high amperage and you swap to a low amperage, it transfers that smoothly. It doesn't rev up real high or rev down real low, and it will smoothly transfer between loads. So gas holds 1.3 gallons. So my thoughts on this is it is a good generator. It's really reliable. After having it for 2 years, we haven't had a single issue out of it. It is a little bit louder. One of the downsides is it's louder than you would think. Not to say it's loud at all, it's definitely quiet, but if you compare it to say a Honda or one of the Predator generators from Harbor Freight, this one is going to be a little bit louder. So just keep that in mind. But other than that, it's a super good generator. Plenty of power. It's small, lightweight, and show the size here. So maybe 2 foot long, 2.5, just depending. So it's pretty small, it's not that heavy. And I think part of it being a little louder is them trying to keep the size down, because there's not much insulation on the side panels. And I think that hurts as far as sound deadening, but it does keep your size down. One annoyance I have with this generator is the cap rattles a little bit when it's running. It didn't do that at first, but it has one of those type of caps, so you can't over tighten it when it's running, and that's what's causing the rattle. I'm gonna try to get a replacement for it, but like I said, not a problem, just a small annoyance. But overall, this is an awesome generator. I would recommend it. Like I said, not the quietest generator you're gonna find, but for the size, for the price, for the weight, it is a very good generator. Haven't had any issues with it, so I would recommend it. But that's my review on the Westinghouse 3700